just
So maybe
is going.
Hello, and welcome to Inside Jacksonville, a production of the University of North Florida's School of Communication and the CW17. I'm Deja Borden. We're here each month with stories about life on the First Coast. Up first this month, whether you like ramen, cosplaying, or even dancing, SuperCon has it all. Inside Jacksonville's Romario Gardner takes us on a tour of the event and introduces us to a few of the creative attendees.
Freeze! Everybody clap your hands!
SuperCon 2021, an anime convention right here in Jacksonville where cosplayers are welcome to celebrate one of their favorite pastimes. The convention is held once a year in the parking lot next to the Super Noodle Bar on Southside Boulevard. The event offers a safe space for cosplayers to come show off their favorite characters and even have a little fun. Anime fans and cosplayers of all ages are invited to take part in an event made specifically for them. A huge My Hero Academia fan explained why she loved cosplaying so much.
It feels like I'm not myself. I feel like I could be the character. Like if I get into character enough, I don't have to think about what I am off character. Like right now, I believe I'm Todoroki on career day, dressing up as my stepdad.
I'm here at SuperCon 2021, where you can get a cup of ramen and art from your favorite local vendors. All around me are a bunch of cosplayers that love to have the freedom to truly express the love for their favorite passion. A major part of SuperCon is the huge emphasis on supporting local artists and vendors who also share a similar passion for anime.
My first con was back in 2014, and ever since I've went to a con every single year, but I haven't been tabling at all until pretty recently, and now I've just been really enjoying it. It makes me enjoy conventions even more now that I'm selling.
Hey man, we sell art, man, all up in your face, man. This is what we do, man. I make a lot of digital art, doing digital products. I'm on YouTube, a YouTuber, and I've been doing digital stuff for a long time, man. I'm real big into anime, man, because growing up in the hood, I'm from Gary, Indiana, man. You ain't have a lot of people into this stuff, you know what I mean? So anime got me away from gang banging or selling drugs. It really took me into a whole nother element and let me see there was different stuff out there that brought a lot of people together. Ain't nobody getting shot at these events.
Although SuperCon is over, don't worry. It'll be back next year in full glory with all the anime-themed cars, funky dance parties, and wicked cosplays you can dream of. And to help scratch your anime-loving itch, the Super Noodle Bar is open year-round right here in Jacksonville with an atmosphere that'll make all anime fans feel right at home. Reporting from Southside Boulevard, Romario Gardner, Inside Jacksonville.
You're not going to want to miss the SuperCon 2022. It's going to be loads of fun. In the meantime, check out Super Noodle Bar next to Tinseltown for some good vibes. Family Promise of Jacksonville is hosting its 11th annual Cardboard City. It's an event where people come together to build awareness for homelessness and so much more. Inside Jacksonville's Mike Brandy takes us inside this outdoor event.
Remembering to help those in poverty is important, especially during the tough times of the holiday season. There are programs and events for the less than fortunate in Jacksonville, but none of them are quite like Cardboard City. Family Promise, the host of the 11th annual Cardboard City event, is a non-profit organization that focuses on families with children either at risk or experiencing homelessness.
Cardboard City has two purposes. It's our premier fundraiser. Also, it serves the purpose of shining the light on the fact that families are hidden homeless. You will not see families, for the most part, on the streets. They are sleeping in their cars at Walmart. They're living in cheap motels. So people don't realize that families are a significant part of our homeless population.
The Cardboard City event was held just behind the Lakewood United Methodist Church on San Jose Boulevard. Cardboard City has live and virtual components. On-site participants can choose to sleep in a tent, their car, or a cardboard box, while virtual participants can choose to sleep in a tent, on the floor, but not in their bed, to understand the life of being homeless. Whether it's your first time camping out,
Borrowed a tent, got a bunch of blankets together, and thankfully it's not too cold out tonight.
or you're experienced,
I do have a camping background. I love to camp.
Cardboard City welcomes all to help support this unique fundraiser. Lynn Doran has participated in every Cardboard City event since its inception in 2011.
I like to be creative and make things, so the idea of making a house out of cardboard sounded kind of fun.
A food line meal was offered to those that came to the event in addition to a movie called The Little Red Wagon, which is meant to help build awareness for families facing homelessness. Cardboard City not only means a lot to the homeless, but it means something special to employees of Family Promise.
It means an opportunity for me to show my granddaughters who are here with me tonight what it would be like if something happened and they were homeless.
The same goes for volunteers.
It's been really valuable to me, and I plan on making a cardboard house each year until I can no longer squeeze in there, but I practice yoga, so I don't think that'll be an issue.
Mike Brandy, Inside Jacksonville.
Family Promise is always looking for more helping hands from volunteers. If interested, you can call 904-354-1818. You can also find out more information about Cardboard City and other Family Promise events on Facebook and Instagram by searching Family Promise of Jacksonville. Each third Thursday evening of the month is all about art at the beaches, as the streets come alive with crafts, culture, and community. Inside Jacksonville's Raquel Lespazio takes us on a stroll through the North Beach Art Walk.
The North Beaches Art Walk, located in between Atlantic and Neptune Beach, connects art and the community with this free art gathering. This monthly art walk, held on the third Thursday of the month, fills the street where Atlantic Boulevard meets the ocean.
The goal of Art Walk is really to give the local artists a place to sell their goods, but also create an event that the community can support, and just create an evening that the community can support the local artists and the local businesses.
The North Beaches Art Walk features many different local artists, such as mixed media designers, live musicians, and painters. Art vendor Dr. Duke started with Art Walk about 6 years ago. Something different about her stand is every piece of artwork is done by her students in Haiti. All of the proceeds from her stand goes back to the students.
I get to meet so many fun people and tell them our story and share with them the beauty of the people in Haiti. Because so much of what we hear in the United States is, oh, it's so poor and it's so awful. And this is a great way to show the creativity and the joy and the beauty of the people.
New to the Art Walk scene, artist Emily Gallant talks about her start to being a vendor at Art Walk.
So I started my art actually only a few months ago. It really stemmed from when my grandma passed away back in the spring of this year, and I took all of her clip-ons and all of her old bulky jewelry and I transformed it into earrings that you can wear. I realized that I loved it and I really had a knack for it, and so I've been buying at auction, I go to estate sales, I buy broken jewelry, people donate to me, and I repurpose the jewelry and turn it into earrings that people will love and wear.
The North Beaches Art Walk has a different type of art for everyone, which makes this event so special. Raquel Espazio, Inside Jacksonville.
Immerse yourself into the arts by visiting North Beach's Art Walk every third Thursday of the month. Coming up, a step up from yard sales. Cool Stuff Vintage has all the nostalgia you need. Also, after the break, cats are famous for their unique personalities, and Frisky Cat Cafe offers a way for you to find your perfect match. Inside Jacksonville, we'll be right back. Welcome back to Inside Jacksonville. No one thing is the same in this vintage store. Inside Jacksonville's Samantha Fitzgerald takes us to Cool Stuff Vintage to check out some, well, really cool stuff.
What started as yard sales has turned into an old Pepsi warehouse for cool stuff vintage. Although small at first, they have grown to fill every nook and cranny of the building with their cool stuff. The store is not like any antique store you may have visited before.
We really make an effort to make it fun and for people to have a good time when they come in and shop and look around. We just try to add that extra layer of nostalgia and just the fun that goes along with seeing the older things and remembering the older things, or just maybe sometimes seeing it for the first time.
Eric and his wife own Cool Stuff Vintage with another couple. They not only sell antiques, but fix them up as well.
Most things out there, furniture-wise, we've repainted, we've fixed, changed the knobs, changed the colors. You know, just makes it kind of updated.
Millions of tons of mass-produced furniture and home decor are thrown out every year in America. Cool Stuff Vintage is doing their part to slow that number by encouraging people to buy old instead of new.
I mean, all you got to do is, you know, go out to the mall or to the Kirklands and see all that stuff that, you know, they're just pumping in and out. So to me, it's just much nicer to be able to come out and get something that's not going to end up in the landfill. In fact, has probably been saved from that.
You know, we don't like to see things go in the trash. So if we can do a little work or reimagine something, you know, we try to do that.
This vintage store is not like the others. Typical antique stores usually have booths that are rented out to vendors. Cool Stuff Vintage sources everything themselves.
We like to get out and travel quite a bit for our sales. We go to England. We have a partner, Roger, who lives up in New York, and he brings a lot of things back from New York.
Walking around the store, you are bound to run into something you've never seen before.
I think my favorite thing so far would have had to be the naughty or nice meter. Never seen one of those before. I'm sure I'll never see one again.
There really is something for everyone here. Even the owners have their own collections of things they're always searching for.
But I love Staffordshire dogs and Fiesta and books and pretty much everything.
I collect T-shirts, so that's my big thing. I really like older T-shirts, band T-shirts, just quirky, you know, pop culture T-shirts. So that's my favorite thing to collect.
For these couples, Cool Stuff Vintage is something they hope to do for a long time.
We love it. This is like a dream come true.
Help recycle, buy vintage.
Samantha Fitzgerald, Inside Jacksonville.
Cool Stuff Vintage is decorating homes and encouraging recycling at the same time. There's something new every month, so check out their sales for more items to add to your home. Nothing less than original and fine quality furniture is offered at Annie Oakleys. Inside Jacksonville's Daniel Geiske will show us more about their collectible pieces.
First thing they want to do is just kind of eyeball the building itself and kind of, you know, check out all these beams everywhere, and it is very unique and it's cool looking.
Tucked away on the busy road of San Jose and Mandarin lies a log cabin that is very unique to the area, home to a local and family-owned furniture store, Annie Oakleys. I had the opportunity to sit down with second-generation owner Mike Newsom to talk about furniture and the building.
Well, it's definitely unique. So, you know, you're going to drive down the road and you're either going to wonder what the heck it is and then at some point say, I got to go in there and figure it out, or you're going to look us up because it's different. So it's definitely a unique situation. So this log cabin actually was put in Mandarin back in probably the mid-70s. So he actually used this log cabin as a model to sell cabins up in North Carolina.
Not only is the building just unique, but the way Annie Oakleys does the furniture business is also unique.
Well, definitely different than most regular furniture stores. Probably 90% of those pieces are not going to be actually real wood. They're going to be particle board or something like that. And so we do stick with all solid wood products with what we carry, which is unique in the furniture industry. So you'd kind of have to go out of your way to find that stuff, and we do that. So if you come in and get furniture from us, you know that you're going to get the real deal.
Just like the homey feel of the log cabin, Mike and company pride themselves on making every customer feel like family.
So, you know, if you come in, you're going to definitely find a very relaxed environment where there's zero pressure. Come in, enjoy looking around, and, you know, hopefully you'll find some things that you like. If you have something you need, we're going to help you find the thing that you need, not the thing that we need to sell to you.
So if you're ever in the area and see the log cabin, stop in and see Mike. Also, don't forget to say bye to Annie on your way out. Daniel Gajewski, Inside Jacksonville.
Next time you pass by this distinct building, stop by Annie Oakleys, relax, and enjoy the solid wood furniture. Inside Jacksonville's River Cordova visited a local organization called Rethreaded, which helps employ victims of human trafficking. Here's the story and how you can help.
Rethreaded is a local organization dedicated to helping victims of human trafficking by giving them a chance to work in a safe environment, making fashionable clothes and accessories for a good cause. I went down to Rethreaded's brand new location to talk about how their mission is going and what the future holds.
So we have all these items that we sell in our retail space, and we employ women in 5 different areas of the company. Actually, now it's 6 because now we have a toffee company that's part of our organization. So women come here and they can work in one of those departments, whether it's finance or production, to make the products we sell. But it's more than just a job. Besides the employment, we provide a lot of care management services because someone who's experienced severe and complex trauma really needs a lot of wraparound care.
Rethreaded would be nothing without its products, so I spoke with Hallie, the production manager, about how they use upcycled items to make new products.
We are sewing on industrial sewing machines. It's all industrial equipment, so we're not using little home sewing machines. We have the big guns, I like to call them. My team is really making things from start to finish, and they're being trained as artisans. You know, if the interest is there for them, I'm so happy to train them and let them grow within that. So cultivating artisans.
If you'd like to get some gifts for a good cause, you can visit Rethreaded at their new retail location at 515 East 9th Street, River Cordova, inside Jacksonville.
You can find other ways to help Rethreaded at their website, rethreaded.com. Coming up, drink some coffee and cuddle with some furry friends. Plus, Kona Skate Park has been persevering through the past 45 years. Witness where skateboard stars started their career next. You're watching Inside Jacksonville on CW17. Welcome back to Inside Jacksonville. Frisky Cat Cafe caters to the cats who need some extra love. Inside Jacksonville's Owen Kavanaugh met the cutest cats and took us along with him.
Frisky Cat Cafe is a unique shelter located in St. Johns County. As a cat cafe, you could order any of the many cat-themed drinks and relax among the numerous feline residents that call the cafe home. Each and every cat is up for adoption and have already been given necessary medical checkups and vaccines thanks to Frisky Cat.
So this is a nonprofit 501c organization, and we rescue cats in St. Johns County primarily because there isn't a shelter here that is a no-kill shelter. So we have to support our community ourselves and foster these babies or these sick animals that come into the county.
You don't have to be looking to adopt to support the cafe though. Simply visiting to play with them is enough. The cafe just asks for a $10 donation if you do. All other purchases like a coffee or souvenir also go to helping the cats and kittens. Cat cafes are a great way to interact with your furry friends before adoption. You can get a great sense of their personalities. And if you're not ready to adopt, it's still a fun thing to do with friends. The environment of the cafe is perfect for getting to experience all of the cats' personalities, whether they're mischievous or sleepy. Carla is passionate about what she does and truly enjoys meeting each cat and finding them families that want to adopt them.
I like taking pictures of them. These are all my photos that you see around. And I like marketing them to get, on Pet Finder to draw people in through their stories and them coming in because they read their story or saw their picture.
Most of the cats were strays before the cafe. Many are picked up by concerned citizens, and after having the cat spayed or neutered, they bring them to the cafe instead of putting them back onto the street. If you're interested in finding a pet or would like to play with cats but are unable to adopt any, you might want to give Frisky Cat or another cat cafe a try. Just be careful with your coffee. Owen Kavanaugh, inside Jacksonville.
If you need a way to give back and have been looking for a pet, visiting Frisky Cat Cafe is a great way to start your journey. Let the good times roll. Inside Jacksonville's Nicholas Leitner takes us to the oldest privately owned skate park right here in Jacksonville.
Jacksonville is home to Kona, the world's oldest privately owned skate park since 1977. This park is one of the most iconic skateboarding parks in the world, and it's here in Jacksonville for all of its residents to experience it. Daily admission is $10, and that is good for a 4-hour session across the sprawling concrete mecca. Kona has survived 3 economic recessions, and with the help of the Ramos family, it's remained open to be dedicated to the youth of Jacksonville.
You know, knowing that every single professional skateboarder you can probably think of has ridden across like the ground that we're standing on. The cracks, they all have stories. It's just a cool park, man. There's so much history behind the park, and it's in the Tony Hawk game. What more can you want? You can ride this in the Tony Hawk game, and you can do it in person, so it's really cool.
Kona is not just for skating. The park is also suited for rollerblading, BMX, scooters, and more. Whether you're 8 or 70, anyone can come out to a place with such community, spirit, and culture to have a good time.
It's more than just like a skate park, you know, it kind of has its own subculture to it. It's this gem in the middle of nowhere, really. I mean, you drive right by here on either side of the highway and you would never know that it's here, you know, but it's this hidden away gem that just has so much rich history and so much to offer.
Kona offers a weekly skate camp for ages 8 through 14 and welcomes skaters of all abilities. If you don't fit that age range, no worries. Kona also offers lessons for boys, girls, and adults of all skill levels.
This is kind of where I learned how to skate. It's where I got into skating. Just because I came here for a birthday party, it wasn't even for skating. But now look at me, this place motivated me to start skateboarding. And maybe one day I'll tackle the giant half pipe. Who knows?
You know, it might be a little run down and old in some places, but you know, it's going on 45 years old, so anything that's that long standing is worth checking out for sure.
Nicholas Leitner, inside Jacksonville.
Anyone can experience the rich history Kona Skate Park has to offer to the thriving skating community right in Arlington. Well, that's a wrap for this edition of Inside Jacksonville. If you've missed anything from today's program, just visit our website, unftv.com, and look under the Digital Journalism tab where you'll find expanded versions of our stories, photos, interviews, and other extras. Again, that's unftv.com. You can also find us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube at Inside Jacks UNF. From all of us here at Inside Jacksonville, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next month right here on the CW17.